How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. So let's start off with, this is the first video of every month is always the worst for me. So this, I guess you could say the first Saturday video of every month is the worst for me. I work so much overtime leading up to this video, makes it hard to get this one done because I'm working usually 64 hours on the last week of the month at work. And then the first Saturday video, which is this one, is always, it's just hard. Well, we got a lot of things that we're gonna get done. I'm gonna try to make this video interesting and all that stuff, so we'll go ahead, let's get started. What we're first gonna do is we need to get rid of all of this. I'm gonna take all these bricks, cinder blocks, all that kind of stuff. We're gonna stack them up there, because then eventually in a little while we're going to go ahead and start getting gravel and laying some gravel down in here, so I can go ahead and pretty much start to get a base laid out for the shed, or the garage I mean. And if we need to kind of use some of these and kind of line it up on the edge and all that stuff, we will for now temporarily. But we're gonna go ahead, get all of these cleaned up, get them stacked. Need to get rid of them 2 tires, so that way we can go ahead, get a base laid down, start getting some concrete here shortly, because I'm trying to get this garage built, because the winter's coming up and I would really like to be working inside of a garage this winter. Hey, if it's only this one up here, so be it, but hey, we're gonna make it happen. So let's go ahead, get all those stacked up here. Okay, got it all cleared out. So also it makes it easier to mow all this stuff, because I've been mowing around everything. But basically we're going to come off the fence and come in 5 foot, and that's where we're going to start putting, you know, gravel and kind of a barrier. So that's basically, there's the fence roughly right around here, because that was like 3 foot from the fence to where the shed was. So come into another 2 foot, start laying gravel, and then we can start laying gravel. And I also want to, you know, and that's almost a good straight shot in, and I want to get gravel down, because we're going to be getting a trailer here real shortly, and that way I can put the trailer on gravel for now. But there's the bricks that I saved right there. There's quite a few of them. It's like 97 degrees out today. So I'm gonna go in, take a break, and then we'll get back, and I'll show you more things that we have dealing with, like the trailer and a couple other odds and ends that we're gonna be doing in some videos coming up real soonly. Okay, went inside, cooled off for a while, came back out, already sweating to death. I mean, hey, 97 degrees. All right, so I got all the stuff right here for putting on the trailer brakes for the Silverado. So of course, here's the trailer brake controller, wiring that needs to run from the front to the back, because it needs to have some stuff to control the brakes. Then this, which is just a normal 4-pin, will be plugged into the wiring, which will be taillights and all that kind of stuff. And then that'll be plugged into this ground, and then these will come off of this. And then of course, you know, there's a 7-pin switch that goes onto the hitch. Well, and also I just ordered, it actually got in early, it wasn't supposed to be here till tomorrow, but it's here today. And this thing is a monster. Open up one box and there's another. I said, this thing is heavy. But then again, I mean, it's gonna be pulling a car trailer, so it's like, gotta have something that can handle the weight. It is adjustable. It's a, like, what, 9-inch drop and a 6-inch lift. God, this thing's even heavy. 2 balls, so you got 2-inch and then 2 and 5/16. So let's go ahead. I mean, we're not going to be able to run anything else right now because that's going to be a whole nother video. But let's just go ahead and throw the hitch on there, see what it looks like. I know this thing, I can't remember what the box said, but it roughly weighs, this whole thing, like 28 pounds or something like that. And I just threw this one on just to kind of have it on. I knew that it wasn't going to be permanent. And we're going to have it set up for lift because this thing is so low. And there it is. Of course, this thing is bagged, so I'll be able to take it up. I can adjust it up a little bit more, which is fine, but there it is. That is a monster. The thing is like huge. That thing will take a freaking leg off if you hit it. Now we need to get the wire harness done and get it all plugged in. I seen a guy online, is he drilled these holes out to, you know, like what was it, 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch, something like that, and he ran a lock through it, one of the big long locks, so that way both of these were kind of locked on and you couldn't take that part off. So I'm probably going to do that also, is I'm going to put a lock on that one, a lock on here, and then there'll be a lock on the trailer, so that way all 3 of them will be keyed the same. So one key could undo all 3 locks to get this thing off. That thing's nice. I like that. All right, next thing. I might clean this Jeep. It is dirty. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and clean oh, speaking of that, Jeeps. Hey, by the way, heads up. Blazer, Jeep, Silverado, Wrangler. Yeah, I sold the Wrangler the other day. So, which is a good thing. So now I have all the money from that, and we're going to next Saturday's video, hopefully, keeping my fingers crossed, is I'm going to make the phone call and we will be discussing what motor is going in the Blazer. That should be next Saturday's video. Money's in the bank from the Wrangler, so now I just got to make the phone call and we can do that. That will be, hopefully, like I said, fingers crossed, next Saturday's video is ordering the motor for this. It's gonna cost a lot, but it's totally worth it. All right, let's go ahead, get the Jeep cleaned. Well, it's the next day. Didn't feel like doing nothing yesterday. It was just hot and I was miserable. So, just got off work, went and got me a haircut. All right. Curb check. All right, I didn't really go over yesterday, like everything that I was gonna, I guess, spend the money on for my Jeep, but whatever. So I guess it's kind of like a update of what's gonna be happening real soon. Like, so of course I'm buying a trailer. I've got that money set aside. That isn't coming from the Jeep money. We're going to, let's see what else. So we'll start with the Jeep, this Jeep. So we're gonna buy lift kit for this, but we're getting a rough country lift, but then we're getting Rocky Road Outfitters arms for this thing, so it can be adjusted better, make sure that this thing gets aligned good and all that stuff. Bigger tires. That's all we're gonna buy for this. For the Silverado, we are going to buy the camshaft, so basically I can get working on that motor again, and we can go ahead and basically get the short block built, and then I can start working on the heads, getting the heads torn apart, because we're going to redo all the valves and all that stuff, valve springs and so on and all that. So I'm going to order the cam for that, and then for the Blazer, we will be getting the new motor, which we'll be going over that in the next video, and then we'll be getting tires for the wheels that are at the house, and maybe if money permits, we might be getting some suspension parts for it to get it down a little bit farther, because like right now the suspension is messed up. It does got that that Chevy lean, so we need to fix the suspension, get that thing nice and on point. Plus it's what, 30 something, what is it? It's like 36 years old. Yeah, the suspension's worn out. So we'll be getting a couple of those parts. And then I'm also thinking about doing something else, which we'll get to that in total another video, but that's only $100. But that's basically what we're going to be getting into with the money from the other Jeep. And all of that is going to be happening real soonly. I mean, I'm on my way home now. We're still going to wash this when I get home. And then starting next week, because this is Saturday's video, so basically starting next week, we will be placing orders for all the stuff that I need. So let's get home, get this Jeep washed, and wrap this video up. Whew. I don't know why I'm doing this in the heat, but hey, I need to get my cars washed. I need to keep them clean. So let's go ahead. Got the foam gun. Boom. Got the foam cannon filled up, ready to go. Everything's ready. I need to get me a Chemical Guys bucket instead of that Adams, because I rock all Chemical Guys now. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get this thing clean. Love how much foam these things put out. Whew, well, there we go. We got it clean. Now, my one thing is when I bought it, I thought, even my brother thought, like right in there, you can see the color difference. I thought they were just dirty. No, it's stained. And they're like that on all four. I mean, you can even see right there, look how bad that stain is but that's okay, because when we lift, but that's okay, because when we lift this, put new wheels on it, we probably are going to paint those, because they're just massively dirty or stained or whatever. So we're gonna wind up just painting them, get them looking good. I'm not 100% what color I want yet, but we're gonna get them painted, make them look good, get this thing on point real soon. All right, the next video is going to be on the Silverado, because we need to get the alignment on point on this, because when we go pick up the trailer, we're probably gonna have to cruise to North Carolina, because they're cheaper in North Carolina by a long shot. But it's gonna be a 2-hour drive, so we gotta get the alignment on point to make sure that this 4-hour round trip, I do not kill the tires. So next video will be on the Silverado. All right, hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, comment, catch you in the next video.